Hey guys, how you doing today?
Hi!
So I've got the three amigos there in the back, and we're going to Amigas. We're going to Custer's Way, and on the way we thought we would do a quick little pop-up video for you on
Parking lot safety.
Parking lot safety. So rule number 1, the pedestrian has the right of way. Yeah, right. So do you think that in a parking lot the cars are looking for you? No. But how many times do you see in a parking lot people walking their nose in their phone or just looking straight ahead? They're not looking at vehicles. They're lucky a vehicle stops, because if a vehicle doesn't stop, let me ask you a question. What would be worse? Or what's better, I should say? Would you rather get hit by a car and be in a hospital in extreme pain and get some money? Or would you rather go about and not get hit by a car, go about your way and be perfectly healthy and happy?
Everyone knows that answer. Everybody.
What is the answer? I don't know the answer.
B. It's answer B. Be healthy and happy and
Right.
not get hit by a car.
It's not worth it, people. Number 2, you should always be on the lookout. You should know your surroundings, especially at night. But it's been known that seniors during the daytime, they're prime targets because they just naturally move slower and they usually have more money than people my age. So you're going to want to make sure you know everybody that's around you and your surroundings. Girls, what are ways that you can make sure you're aware of your surroundings?
You don't put your nose in your phone.
Yep.
You don't look straight ahead. You always see if a car's coming.
Correct. Emmy, any ideas? That's an excellent point, Emmy. Emmy said that before you get out of the car, you do a quick once around and a glance. Now, let's say you're in a parking lot and you see somebody that just makes you uncomfortable and you're sitting in your car. What do?
Call the cops. Wait, no! Scream.
Okay, well, let's say they haven't done anything to you, but they look suspicious. What would you
Call the
do?
cops. You should call the cops. You should definitely call
Okay, it depends on how suspicious they look. But if I was in a parking lot and I pulled up and there was some creepy character there, I'd lock my doors.
Or you can also roll up your windows.
Roll up your windows and lock your doors. You can leave. You don't have to go to that store at that time, right? You can move in the parking lot to a different spot and then notify security that there's a creepy character.
I mean, there's other places where you can get your food. Walmart isn't the only store.
Yep, you're right. Okay, here's another thing, guys. I know we're all hyped up. Everybody has a cell phone now, even Corey. And everybody's loving their words with friends, right?
Yeah.
Please don't.
My mom plays it all the time.
Please don't play your words in the parking lot. Walking into the store, don't be Facebooking. Make sure that you are alert and you're looking around.
Don't be on Instagram or Snapchat. Oh, no Snapchat, no Instagram, none of that, even though it's the good stuff.
I know. All right, here's another tip. Another tip. Wear your purse like a sash over you, like the seatbelt, with your bag in the front. And as far as the keys go, there's a really good
Can I tell?
trip. Yep, go ahead, Macy. Tell them what to do with the keys.
So you have your keys and you're walking in the parking lot. If you feel
Speak up, they're hard of hearing.
If you feel like you're being watched or you just feel uncomfortable, you grip your keys so each one of the keys is coming out of your knuckles.
Show them with your hand. So here's your hand, and then you got your keys like this, going through, ready for action.
Grip your knuckle.
Yep, like this.
And when you are in the state of being mugged, you punch them in the face with your keys and you scream like crazy.
Right, you could flash it and you can scream, or you could flash it and run the other way, right? And here's another thing that this came out this past week, guys, and this is important for everybody, even for our young children. People get stashed in parking lots. I think everybody knows that, and they get stuffed in trunks, and horrible things can happen in a parking lot to a woman. And it's something that we teach our children. If somebody asks you to go with them, you say no and you run the other way.
And you scream like, and you scream
would take it. You just
Never,
really wanna-
never. And these guys know, if anybody pulls up into the yard, I don't care who it is, unless it's like Bobby and
Can
Emily
I tell
or
you something?
Gima or whatever, they go straight in the house. They're not hanging out in the parking lot
I have
or in the
excuse.
yard making
Hey.
friends. But
They do mine.
hold on, Emmy. So my point being now, guys, is that if somebody wants you to go with them, even if they're saying this week, even if they had a gun, you say, no, I'm not going with you, and you run, because the chances of them actually doing something, it's extremely rare. It's
And then
rare.
you
You
just
have a
call the
better
cops.
chance if you run and say, hell no, than if you sit there and comply with their
Let me do
demands.
mine. You just say no,
Yep.
run away, and scream like crazy.
Yep. Okay,
Is that
Emmy.
really
Emmy has a
insulting?
tip. Emmy has a
And
tip.
if they're really
If
insulting
there
you,
was
call
a
the
stranger
cops.
next to me, I really would like bash
Guys,
him
let
right
Emmy make her
Oh my
tip,
God.
please.
If there was a stranger next to me, I would just smack him with my hair.
Excellent. All right, guys. So here's the rundown.
No.
Just make sure that you're aware of your surroundings, that you have your purse close to your body, and your phone is put away when you're in the parking lot.
I don't even have a purse.
One more thing that I meant to mention.
Can I
Last week,
mention one more
Macy and I went to Walmart, and we were walking, up through, we parked and we were walking through the parking lot. And we were literally standing behind a car, reverse lights went on, and it just started backing up. I grabbed her, we stepped to the side, and I just stood there, and I'm like, is this guy really, and he had absolutely no clue. And listen, this is not a small object, okay? I could see, maybe not seeing Macy, but no, he wasn't even looking. I don't think, and
Was he on
there
his
was no
phone?
wave, nothing. He didn't even realize what he had
Can I
done.
tell him some thing? So we were driving to school, and these people are walking by, and they have a baby, and they're walking across the street.
Oh, I
None of
hate
them
this
looked.
thing.
And then I informed my mom, and I'm like, hey, they didn't look, but you know who looked? The
Oh.
baby looked.
Oh yeah, the baby
so
did.
I have one more thing.
Yes.
So, my mom was at her work, and there was this suspicious car driving around in circles, like
Not cool.
more than 20 times. It was a black car with tinted windows.
Well, okay, and what was the license plate?
We didn't know, but we were this close to calling the cops.
I would.
Yeah, but we didn't.
Wait,
My mom.
Okay, guys, this is getting long.
if
People are gonna not want to watch
really
our.
persuading you, just say no, run away, and scream like you were on fire.
Okay, so here's just a quick tip. Here's how the key would go
And then this one circle
in your
just
hand, and
goes-
so you're gonna walk with your key like this. In any circumstance, you always walk with your key like this in the parking lot. As my senior women, anybody should do it. I do it. When I lived in Florida, this was my life. Walking around like this. So, all right, guys. Well, we love you. We don't want to lose you to a parking lot. So be safe. And we hope you enjoyed our tips, and we hope it was a useful information. And if you have any comments, please leave them below in the comment
Love
section.
you.
And don't forget to click subscribe and hit notifications so you
And
know
make sure
every
you
time we have a
like
video.
our video. Make sure you like our
Like
video.
our video. Bye.
Bye.